A Table for Two by It's_Kingston on AO3. Episode 4. Chapter 3. Hey, I haven't had breakfast. You fine with getting an early lunch? Amity asked, checking her watch. It was 11:30, but it would be closer to 12 by the time they arrived at Ida's. No bicycles this time. Sure, I'll drive. You're going to be a crazy driver, one of those people who go double the speed limit in a school zone or something, aren't you? Wow, Pancakes. What a big assumption about someone you hardly know, Amity said as she helped Luz into the car, going to the other side and getting herself in. You didn't deny it, Luz pointed out as Amity left the driveway. Yeah, you're not really wrong. Amity smiled as she started driving, causing Luz to tightly grip the stable handle. Amity laughed, before elbowing Luz. I'm kidding. I passed driver's ed. Probably not by much, Luz fired back, still not relinquishing her grip on the handle. Don't worry, I'll get us there in one piece. Good. At 11:57, Amity pulled into Ida's parking lot. It's kind of weird eating at my workplace, Amity said as she parked the car. Ida's is the only good diner in all of Bonesborough, Luz said, almost falling over as she got out of the car, hesitantly putting the weight on her injured ankle. You've got a point, Amity replied, quickly helping Luz to not faceplant into the sidewalk. You need me to carry you again, Pancakes? Amity teased. You're never gonna let me live that down, huh? Luz asked, putting her arm up around for Amity for support as they walked. I don't plan on it, Amity said back, opening the door. Hey, Purple, you don't work today. Oh. Ida wiggled her eyebrows as she saw the pair walk in. Leave me alone. I twisted it. Luz grumbled, her face heating up as Rainey came by to look. Luz and Amity sat down at the counter. The diner was packed. That Saturday lunch rush was just hitting its peak. I've got to go cook, kiddos. Let Rainey know when you're ordered, okay? Enjoy your date, Ida said as she walked into the kitchen, tying her airplane behind her. Milkshake, burger, and fries. Everything on the burger, nothing on the fries, please. Thanks, Rainey, Luz said to Rainey, who nodded and looked towards Amity. Amity shrugged. I haven't been coming here for my entire life. You gotta give me a minute. Rainey chuckled and sent Luz's order back to Ida. Hey, mixed whispers? Amity said, trying to get their attention. Rainey is fine, they replied, taking out a notepad. You ready to order? Yeah, could I get a soda with the number 15 combo meal? Amity ordered, tapping on the menu. That all? Rainey asked, quickly writing it down as they spoke. Yeah, thanks, Amity said back, sliding the menu to Rainey, who picked it up and took them to another table waiting their order. Are they always that rushed? Amity asked, leaning onto the counter. Rainy? Nah, Saturday lunch is like the busiest time of the week. It's way worse than during the Super Bowl, though, as they clear around then. Luz shuddered, probably recalling the packed diner and how it seemed ready to burst with all the people crammed inside. Amity laughed as she listened to Luz recall stories from her childhood, listening intently as she gestured wildly. Amity felt something fall when she was with Luz, despite only knowing her for a short time. It felt like her mask of perfection and constant happiness, which had been expected of her since she could comprehend emotions, could slip down without repercussions. The mask always been forced to wear was starting to crack, and she might not have patched it up this time. Here you two go, Rainey said, sliding the food onto the counter before rushing off with another tray. Thanks, Rainey, Luz called as they sped away, not getting a response. Looks great, Luz mumbled, grabbing a fry. Amity did the same, reaching onto Luz's plate and grabbing a french fry. Hey, get your own, Luz said, nudging Amity's hand away. Aw, come on, Pancake. Sharing is caring. I don't care. Damn, that's harsh. I'm kidding, Luz said, handing a french fry over like a peace offering. Amity took it from her, and failed to notice as Luz grabbed an onion ring off her tray. Your rings are good too, Luz said, finishing one. I haven't even tried one yet. Too slow, I guess. The pair ate lunch and waved goodbye to Rainey, who was on break after lunch rush was over. Amity helped Luz to the car. Although Luz said her ankle felt better, Amity still insisted she help. Should I drop you off at your house now? Amity asked, staring at her car. Yeah, I'll go pick up my bike some other time. Luz said back. You better give good directions. I have no clue how to get to your place from here, Amity said, backing out of the parking lot and following Luz's directions back to her house. Here we are, Luz declared, seeing her apartment come into view. Amity parked out front and Luz got out, walking over to the stairs. You sure you don't need help? Amity asked, nervously watching as Luz started up the stairs. I twisted my ankle, not broke my leg, Luz said back. She tried to sound annoyed, but it was incredibly sweet of Amity to try to help so much. I see you later, newbie, Luz called from her apartment door, waving. See ya, pancakes, Amity shouted up as she drove away. Luz found herself grinning as she waved, but it quickly fell all too quiet. She liked Amity's company, and as she swung open the door, she couldn't find the energy to greet the apartment. Part of her wished she could open the door and find Amity there, saying something sarcastic. Luz realized the moment that she had fallen for Amity. Hard, and there wasn't a chance of getting back up. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Would you look at that? Rainey called it a date, and yet y'all didn't. I was like, why did Mix whispers? I was like, why whispers? Why whispers? I'm like, oh! Whispers! Rain whispers! I was rewatching the show the other day, and I was watching specifically moments where Rain was in there. And there was a moment where, because I know I got my name from the Owl House, and specifically from Rainy, right? And I thought just, oh, okay, Rainy, Rainstorm, that's how I got it, right? But I'm like, I know I got it. I could have sworn it was like a nickname or something, but I must be like imagining things, right? Because I'm like, okay, I could have sworn it was something. I was like, I don't know what it is, something, right? And then as I was watching the show, Ida calls Rain Rainstorm as a nickname. And Rainy, they reply with, haven't heard that in a while. That's where I got my name. Because, like, yeah, I've got my name from Echo. You know, not from Echo, obviously from Echo. From Arcane, a character named Echo who has done nobody no wrong and I love so much. And then, obviously, I mean, he's not my favorite. If I had to choose favorite characters, it would have to be a tie between Echo and Jinx. And yes, I ship Time Bomb. Sue me! Okay. I also ship Jinx with a character from the League of Legends that literally is not an Arcane, but like that's beyond me. But yeah, that's how I got my name. I don't know why I'm saying it right now, but I wasn't talkative earlier today. And by earlier today, I mean literally a couple minutes ago. Why am I talkative now? Kingston, you bring out my talkative side. Kingston, oh, Kingston. You are taking away talkative moments and you know, chapter notes at the end from everybody else, Kingston. Sharing is caring. But like Lou said, you probably don't care. I'm joking. But, I don't know. Maybe it's because when I do these outros, half the time I'm doing them to nobody at all. And just releasing out my not my emotions, but my, you know, thoughts and opinions. And here I am, when I'm saying my end notes, half the time I'm thinking about what Kingston's going to say. Hi, Kingston. Know that any end note that is said at the end of your specific fanfic are directed towards you. Yeah, Kingston, you heard that right. It's directed towards you. I'm looking at you, Kingston. But, you know, I have anything else to say. That's actually it. Yep, I think that's it. Okay, as always, my range ups, make sure to eat, sleep, drink water, take your meds. Have a wonderful day or night. Link to my Discord server and socials are down in the description. Subscribe to see more of my content, and thank you so much for watching.